former APD officer right now just freed from jail. This is video of him walking out of the Fulton County Jail. His name is James Burns. This happened within the last 15 minutes. The former officer fired from APD after shooting and killing a man in Midtown. Our Chris Hopper is live outside the jail this morning. Chris, we've been digging into Officer Burns' background. What have you been able to learn?
Well, first and foremost, Sheba, you just mentioned it there. He just walked out of the Fulton County Jail out on bond just moments ago. We saw his wife walk into the jail. It was just a few moments later that he actually walked out. And you're seeing the video here. This was just shot a few moments ago. Burns there in street clothes, arm in arm with his wife, walking out on bond this morning. You'll see them get into the vehicle and drive away at some point. But I can tell you, reporters here, including myself, asked him a number of questions. He did not answer any of them. He did not say anything, got in the car and left. Now, as for that personnel file that you were talking about, his record, we dug through that a little closer yesterday, learned some new information. I can tell you a record is just a record, but there's nothing here that really gives us any warning signs, any indicators of what happened in Midtown in June. Now, former Atlanta police officer James Burns is charged with murder and felony aggravated assault for the death of 22-year-old Kane Rogers. Burns was fired last month for shooting and killing Rogers outside an apartment complex on Monroe Place in Midtown. Burns' bond was set at $240,000 on Thursday. His personnel file shows us in his 2.5 years on the job, he deployed his taser 6 times. APD says Burns did not violate department policy in any of those incidents, and he was not disciplined. But Rogers' mother and attorney disagree. That's a big reason why they're filing a civil suit against the mayor, the police chief, and the city of Atlanta.
The Atlanta Police Department's own files and our investigation have revealed that Officer Burns was a ticking time bomb waiting to explode.
But there's nothing that we've seen to date that would have kept him off the force, which is why he was working that night as a City of Atlanta police officer, making hardly anything to serve the community.
And you can see the differing opinions there. That last person you heard from is Burns' attorney speaking outside of the court yesterday after that bond hearing. As I mentioned, Burns is out on bond. You saw the video. He just left the Fulton County Jail moments ago, Sheba.